All right, my people, how are you? Nurses, future doctors, future professionals, future parents, future leaders. How are you doing? Yeah, this is Mr. Bennett presenting the first of many. Guys, we're gonna lock down this human and social biology totally. I just have one little problem. I bought a book, I rent a book online. I wanted to purchase it, but I wanted to rent it first. However, after I rented it, they don't allow me to purchase it. So I can't really mark on it. So if we're gonna do it, it's about 6 years paper. If we're going to do it, you guys would have to have your like a pen and your pencil to write down A or B or something like that. Unfortunately, so like what I can write on this, because I don't own it, I won't be able to do that. All right, guys, you know what to do. Share the likes so it can go viral, so other persons can get the help that them truly need and deserve. We all can be successful. No need to be selfish or anything. Big up everyone. This is Mr. Bennett, your presenter. We're gonna start off with this particular paper. This one is 2008. So as usual, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. If you're not yet a subscriber and you wish to do so, you are appreciated, and I do appreciate you. All right, guys. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing at all. All right. And I noticed a lot of views lately, so it's all due to you. Because when I like the video, YouTube push it off to other Caribbean countries and persons who are doing the particular subject. All right. So let us just, share. So once you like it, you can recommend it to one more person. So go ahead. After 30 seconds, you can like it. If you're not a subscriber and you wish to subscribe, you are welcome to do so. All right. So this one, let's begin. So it's all living organisms carry out certain activities which make them different from innate objects. Which of the following list shows three activities of all living organisms? Is it movement, decay, synthesis? Is it B, respiration, nutrition, preservation? Is it exercise, irritability, metabolism? Or is it D, reproduction, execution, and growth? So that one would be D. Of all the videos, I think this one is going to be the slowest. I want to go live with the questions that I have. I can't pre-record it. It's a lot. So we can do probably 6 hours. So persons can stay for however they can manage to stay for. Which nutrients are classified as the macronutrients? Is it protein, minerals, vitamins? Is it carbohydrate, fats, protein? Or is it vitamins, fiber, and water? Or is it iron, cod liver oil, and milk? And that would be carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Guys, feel welcome to share your answer. Feel welcome to have your opinion. You're all valued. On this channel, everyone is respected. Your opinion is valued. All right? Number 3, the function of the lymphatic system in the human body is it A, carry the tissue fluid out of the body? Is it B, bring nutrients back to the body? Or is it C, remove excessive fluid and foreign materials from tissue spaces? Or is it D, remove poisonous substances and other waste materials from the body? The function of the lymphatic system. And that would be C, remove excess fluid and foreign materials from the tissue spaces. Lymphatic. All right, number 4, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation should be administered only when the casualty is A, unconscious, B, is unable to speak, C, has shallow breathing, or D, is unable to breathe. And that would be D. Only when, so for all I know, I try to trick people, only if you don't breathe. We don't want that, right? We want to be alive and well. And I want you guys all to have a fabulous future. Number 5, which of the following are functions of the cartilage? Is it 1, form a barrier between bones, 2, lengthen the space between bones, or is it 3, reduce friction between bones, 4, prevent shock between bones? So we're gonna see which one of those, and it was lengthen the space between the bones and prevent shock between the bones. So number 5 is D. So these two are legitimate. So number 5 is D. Number 6, which of the following are functions of the skin? 1, produce hair, 2, excrete sweat, 3, protects from injury, 4, reduce body temperature. Which of the following are function of the skin? And that would be 2, excrete sweat, and protect from injury. So guys, don't bleach your skin, all right? Like a bleach after protection. So number 6 would be C. 2 and 3 only. Excrete sweat and protects from injury. That's a function of the skin. Number 7, when voluntary action occurs, all of the following takes place except A, stimulus originates in the cerebrum, B, an efferent nerve impulse is transmitted down and white matter and spiral of the spiral cord, C, the impulse is sent via sensor nerves to the spinal cord, or D, impulse is taken by the motor neuron to the effector muscle. Number 7 is A. A stimulus originates in the cerebrum. So when a voluntary action is in the a stimulus originates in the cerebrum. Number 8, fertilization occurs when semen is expelled into the vagina. The sperms enter. I feel uncomfortable about men's sperms, you know. I be a sperms. Fertilization occurs when semen is expelled into the vagina. The sperms enter the oviduct. The sperm fuses with the ovum, or is it D, the implantation occurs? So number 8 is C. Sperms fuse with the ovum, and that is what that is why all of us is here, because the sperm fuses with the ovum. All right, no other reason. Number 9, which of the following symptoms occur during the asthma attack? A, is it shortness of breath, wheezing, bronchospasm? Is it B, wheezing, coughing, vomiting? Is it C, shock, coughing, shortness of breath? Or is it D, chest pain, bronchospasm, and partial expiration? And the best answer there is A, shortness of breath, wheezing, and bronchospasm. Let's move on to number 10. Which of the following vectors cause dengue, hermitage, fever? Is it the Anopheles mosquito, bats, rats, or the Aedes Egyptian mosquito? And that is D. Oh, no, I don't like you, mosquitoes. I don't like you. I don't like you. Number 11. Which of the following show the correct path for the sperms to exit the body? What is this? Testes, epididymis, vas deferens, and the urethra. And because these are so hard to pronounce, I'm just going to stick with the answer. It is A. So it's the testes, the epididymis, the vas deferens, and then the urethra. All right. They say item 12, refer to the following information. The group below consists of 4 lettered headings followed by 3 numbered phrases. For each numbered phrase, select one heading which is most closely related to each heading. May be used once, more than once, or not at all. Basically, they must say you can use one word twice. You don't have to use no word none at all. Well, you have to use at least one. But you can use the one where if you want to use one for 12, you can use it for 13 or 14. It depends. If you think is the answer, you can choose it. All right. So it says make, number 12, makes protein for the cell, and that is the ribosome. So number 12 is the ribosomes. Let's move on to number 13. Guys, remember to like your video. 13, control the passage of materials into the cell, and that would be the cell membrane. Remember we used to do that primary school and we used to do matching? Yeah. This is what I can't do with the next book that I bought, guys. I rented. I'm so sorry about that. Should have bought the book, man. I'm gonna find a way though. I'm gonna find a way. So we can do a long marathon. Over 6 hours. Guaranteed to pass. 14, control the activities of the cell, and that is the nucleus. So that is A, the nucleus control the activities of the cell. So far, so good. Thanks everyone for joining. If you are new here, you are welcome. You are appreciated. If you have not yet subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you don't wish to subscribe, it's fine, same way. You are welcome to watch same way. All right. If you're watching the playback, and it's, I'm happy to have you also. And Mr. Bennett, appreciate you all. So let's look at 15. The function of the bile is to A, is it convert fat into fatty acid and glycerol? Is it B, emulsify fats? Is it C, digest proteins? Or is it D, neutralize the contents of the stomach? So that would be emulsify fat. So the function of the bile is to emulsify fat. Let's move on to 16. 16 refers to the following diagram, which shows a section through the heart. And number 16 says, I'm going to go back up and see the diagram. Which chamber of the heart is the first to receive oxygenated blood? I'm going to try and see. Let's see. Let me just make it a little bit smaller so you can see everything, the options, and the work the same. All right, there you go. Which chamber of the heart is the first to receive oxygenated blood? Type that answer, guys. You can type whether A, B, C, or D. And number 16 is R. Right here. So it is C. Let's move on to 17. Which of the following statements are true of aerobic respiration? 1, it produces a large amount of energy. 2, carbon dioxide is always produced. 3, produces lactic acid. And that would be 1 and 2. Aerobic respiration produces a large amount of energy, and carbon dioxide is always produced. So it's 1 and 2 only. Let's move on to number 18. So far, so good. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel. You guys are appreciated very much. You guys must say, why must I say that so often? It is true, guys. You have allowed my channel to be growing slowly but surely. I appreciate that. All right, let's move on to 18, which is not a function of the human skeleton or skeleton. I remember, guys, I'm going to do the marathon tomorrow. I don't have the energy to do it today. However, this is to warm up your appetite. So like the video so more people that is not on here now can get the benefit of it tomorrow also. All right, the more you like the video, the more they will show it off to people. So I'm going to Jamaican style, show it out, YouTube, show it out. YouTube, I work with me now, guys. They see, I think they see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help everyone and they're assisting me. All right, so let's move on to 18 again. And that is produces vitamin D. Skeleton can provide, can produce no vitamin D. All right, let's move on to 19. 19 refers to the information of the table below, which row in the table correctly matches disease with a causative agent. All right, so let's move on. So that's 19. Is it, what it's saying is gonorrhea virus, is AIDS a bacteria, is syphilis a virus, is oh boy. All right, so that's not true. Bacteria, bacterium, yeah. AIDS is a virus, yes. Syphilis is a bacterium, and herpes is a virus. So we have a winner, and it is this one. Guys, it's very important to know your stuff. It's very important. We are 1/3 there. That's 33%, guys. 20 out of 60. All right. Which of the following actions occurs when a person feels cold? Is it A, blood vessel constrict, B, blood vessel dilate, 2, hairs on the skin lie flat, or is it D, blood vessels move closer to the skin? And that is A, blood vessels constrict. Number 21. Which of the following best describe what happens during exhalation? So they're gonna say, does the rib cage moves up and the diaphragm flattens, or is it the rib cage moves down and the diaphragm curves upward, or is it C, the rib cage moves down and in and the diaphragm curves upward, or is it D, the rib cage moves up and out and the diaphragm does not move? So when we exhale, the rib cage moves up, moves down and in, and the diaphragm curves upward. So remember that say I'm gonna puff him chest. Puff him chest, puff him chest. So 21 is C. Guys, if you are new here, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. There's no condition, just try to learn. That's the only condition, all right? It's up to you if you want to like the video and our support, all right? 22 to 24 refers to the diagram below. Match the parts of the thorax with the numbered phrases below Each part may be used once, more than once, or not at all. So you are to label, and let us see what they say. Oh, they give you a hint. And then say 22 contain air sacs or alveoli. So which one of these contains air sacs or alveoli? Guys, remember, use up the chat and you guys can communicate. We can learn from each other. And that would be right here. So number 22 would be B. 23, a muscular organ that moves to change the volume of the thorax. Let me go back up to the diagram so everyone can see, and then I go back down. So 23 would be D right here. So 23, can write so good at this now, guys. Fingers them tired, God, man. 24 is a pathway for air to enter the lungs. Let's go back on the diagram. A pathway for air to enter the lungs. This one is a bit easy. It will be right here. So number whatever is, let's see which number we're at. Number 24 is A. And just carry it back to the diagram for those who can't see it, just in case. All right, guys, take a good look at it. This can repeat. Let's move on to the next number. 25. Angela leaves a brightly lit area and ventures into a dark closet. Which of the following changes occur in her eyes? A. Radial muscles of the iris contract and the pupil becomes larger. That is the answer. Yeah. Just think about a cat, guys, right? You see your cat eyes look big in the dark? Think about them when you think about that. Think about the cats, all right? Meow, meow. Move on, go ahead. Meow, meow. You don't give me the milk from more. Me say move and go and see me a video. Meow, meow. All right, guys, I'm gonna feed the cat. I'm gonna feed the cat. All right, so 26. 26 to 28 refers to the diagram below. Match the parts of the eye with the numbered phrases below. Each part may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Guys, you see why these are so difficult? And that is why I want to spend a lot of time doing the marathon live so we can interact. But you have to have your people write down the answers because it's not as, I won't be able to write like what I'm doing now. I'm trying to buy the book, but they won't sell me because they rented me already. That makes no sense. Oh boy. All right. So 26. Look at the eye carefully. Contains cell or rods and bone. That would be A. So 26 is A. 27. Changes thickness to facilitate production of images. That would be C. This control that part. So 27 is C. Transmit impulse to the brain. And right, as I talk about brain, right? You can notice the optic nerve and something, right? Always in a chemical part here. So this is D. So 28 is D. That's what connects it to the brain. Send it up to nerves. All right. So 29. Which of the following tasks is or are performed in the kidneys? A. Elimination of toxins. 2. Get rid of all metabolic waste. And 3. Maintaining blood composition. And that is the kidney. Oh guys, drink some water right now. Good for your kidney, all right? So let us see the options. I know 1 is of certainty. Let me see. Elimination of toxins. 1 is a certainty. So these 3 have 1. All right, let's look at the others. Get rid of metabolic waste. No, I don't think it did that. No. So it would be C, 1 and 3. Maintaining blood composition. Let's move on to 30. We are halfway there, guys. Share. Put on your status so others can join. Sometimes they will have information that can help us. All right. 30. We know move selfish. The energy to drive a food chain comes from, is it A, the plant, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll, or the, no, there are 30. Oh Lord, sorry about that, guys. A food chain shows the feeding relationship between animals, location of organism in an ecosystem. Is it C, feeding relationships among living organisms or dependence of animal and each other? And that would be C, is a feeding relationship among living organisms, right? So from the plant to the carnivore to the omnivore. Yeah. 31. The energy to drive a food chain comes from, is it A, the plant, B, carbon dioxide, C, chlorophyll, or D, the sun? And you know say is the sun, right? Let's move on to 32. How are you guys feeling about the exam? Are you prepared? Are you ready for the exam, guys? How has the pandemic affected your studying and your plans? What you do to combat it? Are you guys ready? Do you think this video is helping you to get ready? Do you think the marathon that I want to run tomorrow will help you with over 6 years of paper? Will be good for you to prepare. Let me know your feedback. 32, which are how accessible are past papers to you and support? I find it very difficult to get them though, very difficult. All right, I have to be begging teachers because you know they're on holiday, guys. I'm on holiday too, you know, but I think that as I have a channel and I have a responsibility to help those who need the help. All right, so I have to push. So 32 now. Which of the following processes occurs during meiosis? 1, 2, cell division. 2, production of 4 diploid cells. 3, movements of chromosomes. 4, creation of spindle. All right, so let us do them one, check them off one. So 1 is a must. So this, between this and this. So let us see now. Production of 4, no, that's out of it. So 2 would be out of it. So that leaves us with C. Can use elimination method, guys. Take your time, go to your paper, read. All right. 33. Which of the following must be done when preparing foods? 1, sanitize all surfaces. 2, use disposable paper towel instead of dishwashing cloth and tea towels. I don't know what is tea towel, you know. Avoid handling the food too much. And C4, wash hands only when visible with dirt. Oh Lord, so we know say 4 out of that. As you look on that, you know say 4 out of it. So 33. So 4 out of it. So this have 4. So between this and this, as once it have 4, you can eliminate it. That's a nastiness. Alright, so it's between this and this. So let's examine them now. Two, use disposable towels instead of dishwashing. Yeah, that is a good thing. So we can put so yeah. All right. So we know so B. That makes sense. All right, 34. Let's move on to 34. Anthony is vaccinated against disease on Monday and an antibody concentration increased rapidly. And the antibody concentration increases rapidly. However, there is a gradual decrease in antibody concentration over the next few days. What type of immunity does Anthony experience? Is it A, active, B, naturally acquired, C, active artificial, or is it D, passive artificial? So 34 would be D, passive artificial. Passive artificial. So we near the end, guys. Share it so others can get the benefit, all right? And they can know so that the marathon coming up. 35, the blood vessel that take blood from the heart to the lung is called, is it the pulmonary vein, is it the aorta, the vena cava, or the pulmonary artery? Pulmonary artery is the winner that takes the blood vessel and blood from the heart to the lungs. So 35 is B. Let's move on to 36 now, guys. Which teeth are used for cutting piece of food? As I see it, I remember that primary school, the incisor. Let's move on to 37. Which structure is a phagocytic in nature? Phagocytic in nature. So suppose you choose this one of them. And that is C. Let's move on to 38. That one take up one whole page for nothing. The diagram below shows an experiment using investigate the process of osmosis into potato tissue. And we know what is osmosis, right? Must be a semi-permeable membrane from a dilute to a concentrated area. So that's what we're looking for, all right? So now let us see what they say. Which diagram results after 24 hours? So let us meds it. A, definitely not A. So that would be B. What say you guys? What say you? I say B. Not because I name Benny, but I think it is. All right, 39. Always a good feeling to reach 40. Like we close to the end when we reach 40. All right, table 1 shows the approximate percentage of 3 gases in inspired air. What column in table 2 shows the approximate composition of expired air? So that is table 2 supposed to show, right? It's not this. It's C. Which structure of the brain is responsible for the regulation of water content in the blood? Is it A, the pituitary gland? Is it B, the hypothalamus? Is it C, the cerebrum? Or is it D, the cerebellum? And that is the hypothalamus. Move on to 41. Which is the correct part of the travel of impulse to the receptor to the effector of a reflex action? So it's the dendron, mitron, no, axion. Can do this. Axion, centron, immediate influence, and to the motor. So that is C. Guys, these are things that you should have read and know from your notes. These are very basic. All right, 42, 44 refers to the diagram of the female reproductive system. Match the lettered parts to the numbered phrases below. Each part may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Two produces the female gametes. That is B. It's right here. Where fertilization occurs. So 43, where does fertilization occur? And that is right here at A. And 44, facilitates the development of the fetus. And it's right here it developed. So that is 44 would be D. 45, obesity may be caused by one of the following except protein, roughage, carbohydrates, or milk. And that is B. All right, so good so far. 46, which sequence best represent a simple carbon cycle? Is it carbon dioxide, man, bacteria, soya bean, carbon dioxide, bacteria, earthworms, green plant, carbon dioxide, grass, sheep, man, carbon dioxide, bacteria, soya beans, man, carbon dioxide. There's carbon dioxide, grass, sheep, man, and back to carbon dioxide, right? Remember photosynthesis, right? Yeah. All right, let's move on to 47. The function of the nitrifying bacteria is to convert. Is it nitrate to protein, nitrogen gas to nitrate, nitrates to nitrates, or is it nitrogen gas to urea? And that is nitrites to nitrates. Try remember that one, guys. The function of the nitrifying bacteria is to convert nitrates to nitrates. So right there, nitrate to nitrates. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm literally so tired. But you know, I have to do this. I have to push. At least some persons are gonna benefit. I have to do it. So 48, an enzyme shows optimum activity at pH 2.5. In which part of the alimentary canal will this enzyme be most active? Is it the duodenum, the ileum, the mouth, or the stomach? And that is the stomach. 49. Almost there, guy. Zena cuts her fingers while peeling an orange. Which of the following components of the blood will assist in reducing bleeding? Is it the white blood cell, the blood platelets, or is it the red blood cell, or hemoglobin? And that is the blood platelets. All right, we're on to what number now? 50. Tar is a component of cigarette smoke. What is the most likely effect of tar in the body of a cigarette smoker? A, reduction of oxygen going to the blood. B, an increase in the absorption of oxygen. C, an reduction. What them have on? An reduction of carbon monoxide in the blood, an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide leaving the blood. Don't smoke no tobacco, because I got happen to you, a reduction of oxygen in your blood. Don't smoke no tobacco and no tar. Load the cigarettes, load the cigarettes. All right, 51. Which of the following diseases may decrease as chronic? Which of the following diseases may be described as chronic? Is it A, thyroid? Is it B, diabetes? Is it C, cholera? Or is it D, dengue? Never catch cholera yet, maybe. And that would be diabetes. Remember, diabetes cannot be cured, but it can be controlled. And if you think you have diabetes, try don't catch COVID. All right, guys, stay safe. Just follow the protocols of each government. Just do them say, all right, we all need to keep safe. We all need to be here whenever this pandemic is over. It's my dream to meet some of you guys in real life. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, guys. So just keep safe and do what you have to do to protect yourselves and your family. And remember, the older persons are at a higher risk, according to what they say. So it's our duty to protect them as much as possible. All right. Don't get shaky around here. All right. 52. Which of the following item best represent materials which can be recycled? Is it A, plastic, tins, cans, or fabric? Plastic, glass, bottles, disregard, food? Or is it tin cans, plastics, or paper? Is it paper, discarded, food, or tin cans? Whoa. Which of the following item best represent materials which can be recycled? Plastic, tin, fabric. The fabric something there. I like the fabric something there. Other part of it. So I'm gonna eliminate A. Oh, I'm gonna disregard B too because them say discarded food. Yeah, that can't recycle. They can't recycle the food. And paper can't recycle. So yeah, so it is C. So the reasoning, guys, I say the reasoning. What is your reasoning? What you think about that? Do you disagree? Put it in the comment, man. It's okay. Tell me why you disagree now. All right. Is there anybody to counter the disagreement? So we're learning now, guys. So we learn. All right. We're on to 53. And the trachea is lined with air-like structures called, is it A, villi, is it B, cells, is it C, cilia, or is it D, flagella? And that is cilia. Anybody watch how the body works? Yeah. How the body works with Chloe and the nerve. I did that at my summer school, my kids. I learned a lot from there. All right, which of the following is a definitive sign of malnutrition? Oh God, I don't wish that on no one. Guys, hurry up and pass, human and social biology, pass in the maths, pass in whatever, and become employed so you can provide for your family. All right? Is it albinism, dwarfism, overweight, or is it shiny hair? If you're short, that means yes, that's yeah, so I wanna check you. If you're overweight, I'm not choose overweight. Guys, put your opinion for number 54. If you agree with that, I think it's the best one there. Let me know what you think about it. Put it in the comment. I appreciate that. If you're watching the playback, leave a comment, all right? All of us opinion is valid. Everyone's opinion is valid. Mr. Bennett appreciates all your comments. All right. Thank you guys so much for your likes. If you didn't like the video, that's okay. You can share it with someone that you know is doing human and social biology also. All right. If you like the video, you automatically recommend it to someone. All right. Let's move on to 55, which of the following result in coronary artery disease? Is it the cirrhosis, anti-cirrhosis, arthritis, or the phagocytis? Why science have to have them hard word at the top? That's why science people feel like them brighter than everybody else, because of the word. And that is B. Guys, you know, so I'm hype, because I'll be a big word in the study. All right, 56. What are the two main types of respiration? And that would be aerobic and anaerobic. We're not gonna further. All right. We use this one, whatever. We have to look for that. 57. Which ion initiate muscle contraction? Is it magnesium, sodium, potassium, or calcium? And that is calcium. Guys, remember, taking your calcium, especially if you're an athlete, and so on and so forth. Let's move on to 58. Which of the following substance lowers blood sugar? Is it glucagon, glycogen, insulin, or the adrenaline? Which of the following substance lowers blood sugar? Lower the blood sugar. Lower the blood sugar. And that is insulin. You are the winner. Thank you guys so much again for being a champ. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Mr. Bennett appreciate all of you. Just keep working. If you're watching the playback and you didn't get to watch the live, you are welcome here. If you have not subscribed, please feel free to do so. Tell the younger students at your school that they can come to this channel for support if they need it. Not everyone wants the support, but if they need it. All right, let's move on to 59. The long process of a nerve cell which conduct impulses toward a cell body is called, is it the dendron, axon, dendrites, or the ganglia? And that is the, let's see it in the comment section. Thank you guys for being awesome. I said that already, but big up on yourself. This is Mr. Bennett. Yeah, big up on yourself. And that is A. On to the last one now. Which of the following is an example of a cognitive defect? Is it the birthmark? Is it Down syndrome? Big head? Or what kind of style that? How would you call big head? No brighty? Or is it night blindness? And that is 60 would be Down syndrome. All right, guys, never let them get you down. All right, what you have to do. This is Mr. Bennett. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look out for my next videos, guys. All right, it's gonna be awesome. All right, thank you so much. Please remember to share. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please free to do so. If you respectfully don't want to be, that's fine. But I'm just reminding you. All right, thank you so much. And my holiday ends when you guys exam ends. All right, thank you so much. This is Mr. Bennett. Peace. I'm out.